As the world fights to remove racism from football, isolated incidents like the events at José Zorrilla in Real Madrid's latest game still continue to occur. There is, theoretically, strict action being taken against such perpetrators, but it is clear that more stringent regulations are required. Vinicius Jr. was the victim of voracious racist chants when Los Blancos played Real Valladolid earlier this week. Several sections of the audience targeted the Brazilian star, who had faced racist hurls during the match against Atletico Madrid as well. Valladolid have released an official club statement in light of the events and declared that they condemn racism in any form and regret the incident. Real Valladolid condemns absolutely any form of racism and regrets what happened. There is no room for racism in football and society, so the club is determined to implement more and more measures to raise awareness, avoid and combat any similar episode. They further added that they would be willing to assist La Liga in investigating the incident and assured that disciplinary measures would be taken against any found perpetrators. The club closed their statement by stating that the isolated incidents did not represent the vast majority of its fans. On Saturday, Vinicius came out on his social media to hit out at La Liga and Javier Tebas that the league continued to throw a blind eye to racism, bringing some much-needed attention to the subject. While Tebas defended the league's position and spoke on the various measures being taken, the Brazilians' backlash has accelerated the investigations. One hopes that the offenders are brought to justice at the earliest to send a strong message against such behavior. Real Madrid kicked off 2023 with a training session to continue preparations for their Copa del Rey round of 32 clash against Casarino on Tuesday. The session was marked by the absence of goalkeeper Thibaut Courtois and defender Dani Carvajal, who trained indoors, report Mundo Deportivo. Forward Mariano Diaz, who has an ankle injury, trained alone on the pitch at Valdebebas. Both the Belgian goalkeeper and Carvajal are likely to be absentees or substitutes in the first knockout phase of the competition, where Carlo Ancelotti is expected to rotate the team to give fringe players game time. The session began in the gym with various strength and coordination exercises, and then the players worked on pressing, possession and finishing, Real Madrid explained on their website. Eden Hazard's official retirement from international football last month did not come as a surprise to many. After all, the Belgian had been struggling for form for several years and had endured a torrid World Cup. Yet, one could not help but feel that the 31-year-old's decision was spontaneous and premature. Considering the world-class player that he was in the Premier League not too long ago, one would have expected him to be the protagonist of his country for at least another World Cup. Former Belgian manager Roberto Martinez recently gave an interview to HLN about his departure from the national team setup, during which he had some interesting words on Hazard's situation and decision to retire. Here are the snippets from his interview as relayed by AS. Martinez first addressed Hazard's reduced game time and Real Madrid and went on to reveal why the forward's retirement did not come as a surprise to him. "I can't control the fact that Hazard doesn't play in his club. His retirement wasn't a surprise. Eden has two passions, his family and football. In one of those passions, he has suffered enormously in the last 2 years. He had never had injuries before. Since his international debut in 2008, Hazard has scored a total of 33 goals for his country across 126 appearances. Further, he has also assisted 36 goals. Martinez emphasized on the same aspect and said that the player's name would be written in gold in his country's history. He was an incredible player for the Red Devils, we must appreciate that. There were already big names above number 10 on the t-shirts, but he has written stories with gold letters in his position. He made the national team a better institution." Martinez was quizzed about a possible return to the national team for the Real Madrid winger. However, the manager outright declined any such possibility and revealed why it would not happen. "No. Eden is a team player. I don't think he will return for a tournament for which he didn't qualify on the field. Then it would also hinder someone who did it." Finally, the former Everton coach spoke his heart out and revealed one possibility which would serve as the perfect farewell for Hazard from international football. "But my dream is, I'm not saying what's happening, that Eden Hazard returns for the Paris Olympic Games. That would be a way to finish your international career. If the U21 can qualify, wouldn't it be great to see Eden Hazard play football in Paris?